part down there, so I've just started, and this is the main hill really. The rest of it should be relatively, I've got inclines and things but nothing hill wise. So I say this is Pule Hill, so this takes me up to the summit. Drop down the side of it, some quarry workings and tunnel. I'll find the path that drops down to the road, it's just down there. Cross over, there's an engine house over there which I came to earlier this year, and the Barracuda wreck. I'm going to go over pick them up again just because. Up Thieves Clough puts me onto the Pennine way, then possibly I might, it's only about half a mile divert, just go up to Standedge Trig point just because it's here, drop back down again, backtrack, carry on along the Pennine way, which takes me the other side of that cut, around the back of this on the Pennine way, puts me over to Wessenden Reservoir. There's two waterfalls basically there. That puts me then into this cut, back down and then back around. So it's 10 miles. It doesn't really compute as 10 miles for some reason, but that's what it'll be, allegedly, if I measured it right. And we're just southwest of Marsden, so I say I don't normally come this far up. It's a bit out my normal range, but just go and pick this hill up because it's here, and revisit a couple of waterfalls. They'll probably be in decent flow today because we've had some rain recently. I wake you up in the morning, straight out of the car, straight up, just about to summit Marsden Moor Heritage Trail. Okay, grief. Right, that's north, so east flank, west flank. Also magic mushroom season. I'm on the exposed bit at the moment. I'll be sort of down in the sort of valley for bits of it, so I might be a bit more sheltered when I get down that way. That's it, when wind drops it warms up quite dramatically. Yeah, so I just walking better path than I expected. I say there is no paths up here on OS maps. I'd say it did look to be a little bit more viable on satellite. So yeah, just down here really, find the trail that kicks off to my left, and that'll drop me down the west flank of Pule Hill. Yeah, so here's a couple of vents, one there, and there's one on top here somewhere over that way. I'm not going that far. And then the engine house over there. Yeah, that's one trail down there. I think the actual path to get down there for me is a little bit further down, intersecting the path down, so we're all good. So hopefully this wind will drop a little bit as well, but it is coming that direction, so probably not just yet a while. Smoke coming out of that second vent. A load of moisture, where's that coming from? It's coming out of the vent. Unless it's just after raining, but there ain't a cloud in the sky, so that's not likely. So I say descending now. That's the second air vent. Let's see what this is. A bit of a wild swim, I suppose. Don't think I'll bother, but you could. Looks deep enough. Danger, keep out. Yeah, I'd advise that, I think. Right then, Pule Hill done. As I say, just got to go up the road a couple 100 metres. There should be a path going off just before there's a pub up there, which is more or less where I turned and parked. I'll go up there, over to that engine house, up to the Barracuda. I might just send a drone up to it, I might go up to it personally, I'll see how we go when I get to engine house. So a couple of little sections of road on this little bit I've got here, and then when I come off the hill on that side, I think I've got possibly half a mile or so road walking to get me back to the car, which I can't really avoid, I don't think. Yep. Not the best gate. Well, the wind's dropped down here, which is good. Certainly temperature climbing as well. As soon as you're out of the wind, rockets up. So a couple of people there up at the summit, so I went up that nose to that little plinth. Yeah, a little bit blowy, but I'll get drone a test. Let's get up to this engine house, find somewhere to set up and have a faff. And this is Red Brook Clough. A waterfall into a culvert that goes under there. So at the engine house on the Standedge tunnels, yeah, I've got away right, there is a canal tunnel and a train tunnel. So I've not been over to the Barracuda, I just took drone over to it. Only a 300 metre divert, 600 metres round trip, but I wanted to have a faff with drone, so that's what I've done. But yeah, this is far more healthy than it was. It was, say, just burnt out black. It certainly regenerated itself, that is for sure. Right, up here now. This bit's doubled up basically from this engine house up to Standedge Trig point and back to where I go to up here is that's going to be a double up. A little section of Pennine Way that I've missed because I went around Castle Shore reservoirs, and then over that side is all new until I get to Wessenden Waterfalls. So for the moment, up that way, Thieves, Clough. I know when I came up here, I said last time there was fire, so this path acted as a fire break, so everything to the left was green and everything to the right was black. You can still see a little bit of sort of charring on the soil, but I say all the greenery has come back for it. 3-step style. Oh, here's the two. Marsden Moor, and a signpost just up there, which is the Pennine Way. So what I'm going to do when I get there, make a decision, left or right. If I go right, it's just an added bonus mission for the hell of it, which is what I'm inclined to do, which is go over to Standedge Trig point. I'll have a cup of tea and whatever when I'm up there. Pennine Way south to my left, Pennine Way north this away. So I took up here about less than half a mile. I'll bring me out to the Trig point and then double back along this section. Kissing gate. Nobody went to kiss. So you got pots and pans, Duffstones, Alpine Pike, Trinicles over yonder, so Saddleworth Moor, Home Moss, Black Hill and everything over on that line. West Nab, which is where B-17 Flying Fortress is, about 700 metres in. Pule Hill, Standedge Trig Point, the P-47 Thunderbolts. They carry on along the Pennine Way and take it onto the Oldham Way, and over on that flank there, let's follow the wall around basically, and from that flank there is the P-47 Thunderbolts. Just come up here as a diversion basically, now going back that way after I've had a cuppa, and pick up the Pennine Way around to Wessenden Reservoirs. And now we're on the back leg, just down to signpost down there. I came in over Thieves, Clough, so that little section went down to the road of the new pickup of the Pennine Way, across the road and then onto the Pennine Way again across there. Just under 3 miles. I came in from the left, Thieves, Clough, so now I'll carry on that away. Pennine Way north, Pennine Way south. So yeah, so that's it, down to that reservoir. That's where I parked last time I came up this way. Well, now you can carry on around there on the Pennine Way, and then that'll kill me off to the right, a couple more reservoirs over that way, and then around to Wessenden, and then down the side of Butterley, back to the edge of Pule Hill, which was there, and then across the road, Clough Reservoir. Just up here, it forks, so I'm going to take the right hand fork, which is the Pennine Way, and that'll take me through to the west side of Wessenden Reservoir. The path carries straight on, which effectively would take me, intercept me back to the car if I wanted to bug out, or it takes a right, so it crests up there. There's people walking down it, and there's people here at the junction. That puts you onto the Standedge Way, and then we're just going to drop down and up onto the Pennine Way. I'll let you pass if you're carrying me bag. No? No takers, no takers, no takers. Right, so that's Black Moss Reservoir. So I go around. I think you can go over the dam. There's possibly a path that goes down that side. But the path I believe goes left around the shoreline. So there's a cut there as well. I'll stay with the paving. It should take me down to the dam wall, and then break left I can hear gunshots, which I'm assuming is Diggle firing range. Yeah, proper decking. So yeah, Black Moss Reservoir, Swellen's Reservoir. So go over this bit of a down wall, and then it curls off to my left. Well, still in jumper, but I'm debating taking it off. So we're down in the sheltered area now, so there's not much wind, but it's all warming up. Mid-afternoon as well, kind of thing. So, but that with no wind makes all the difference. Down, 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 down. Little waterfall. Technically the Pennine way is this, then it goes down there across the bridge, up that one, and then turn right on there. So I've done that before, so when I get to this corner, I say I could either go down, up, and then I'm going left, but I'm not doing that just yet. I'm going to go right around the other side of this lump, up to the waterfall at the end, and then back down the other side over the dam wall, which is going to come into view in a second, and then that'll put me onto that path. So I'll be doubling up on that path to that junction there where that guy, there's a guy over there in blue just passing it. So that bit I've done before, and then the rest of the Kirklees way down that way I haven't. So this path is technically closed anyway, so even if I was going to go that way, I've got to go that way, which is good because that's the way I'm going. That's the sort of head of the Clough itself. As far as it goes, it does carry on, but that's the waterfall, and then you come back down along that trail there, drops you down over the dam wall, and then down onto this path here. As I said, the other waterfall is just down there below me.
Take off. Home point updated.
I could get over there a bit, but that don't look too clever, so I'm not going to risk it. Wessenden Waterfall, a bit dammed off, so there is a bit of a plunge pool in there. Now just up there, probably about another 50 metres over the top, is another waterfall, probably not quite as large as that one, but still quite decent. And also got a plunge pool under there. Now that would be super discreet if you can get to it. Therein lies the trick, because there's no way up onto the top. It'll certainly be rough and ready, but certainly if you want a discreet skinny dip, it might be worth the fight. So again, we're just on this bit I've done before a couple of times. As I say, I've been over to this waterfall, that's the third time I think I've been to this one now. and the second time I've been to this one I'm coming up to in about a mile, so just doubling up on this section and then it's all new again. A bit squidgy. Oh, the oldie fell runner who would just with me at the waterfall. It's not done bad to get there. He says he was struggling. And see who ended on top form, Jesus. So while I've just come from that corner here, he's come from there all the way around this here, over that down wall and all the way down there to where that's right. You can just see cars up on top. That's so Wessenden Head is around this corner. We'll see it down wall in a bit when I'm on that one, and we'll see up the valley. And that's where Keith Bennett Memorial is, on top of, on the roadside up there. I've dropped down to T-shirt. It's feel a little bit cool, but it's survivable. It's okay. I say we're quite sheltered. Got hills to the sides, unless it funnels down the valley. It's fairly calm. Wessenden Reservoir up there, you can see down wall where the colour changes, that's Wessenden Head Reservoir. So that's the Pennine way, what skirts around there, as I say, down there, and then where you see them white bags going up, and then over that way, which is where I've come from over there. There's waterfall coming into view on my left hand side, about there. Ooh, bit of a landslide there, nearly went under my feet. So we're back on the duplicate, which I've done before for the next 100 metres, and then it's all virgin again. Yeah, I came past that solar panel up there, which structure up bags, so I'll say that's the Pennine way. I then had to divert, which I was going to go anyway, around the side of that Clough to the waterfall, and then back around here and down the waterfall there. That leaves the Pennine way and puts us onto the Kirklees way. So I'll follow this now back. Well, this is virgin territory. Well, I think it's pretty much this sort of trail the rest of the way, and it'll drop me down by the side of Pule Reservoir. Yeah, I think there's 4. So I was like Wessenden Head, Wessenden, Blakely, Pule. Dog can see rabbit now, more or less. So going along the side of Pule Reservoir, got to cross over it at some point, and then the road is up there, so I've just got to skirt around there, and that's Pule Hill, which is what I was up this morning on top of there. So I'm at the bottom of that shoulder, what's behind that bit of a quarry. So probably another mile and a half, 2 miles at a push. I'm going that way, yeah. I'll sort it, thank you. Marsden village, so there'll be Marsden Mills, I guess. So, take a left and saunter up here back to the car. Levelling out a bit, good grief. Come up there, quite a slog. No, not quite levelled out yet, but a bit more gradual. No, still up. And then up again. Crap. One foot in front of the other, we'll get there. I just had a slight pause there, just at that gate. Literally 200 metres from the car. God, a slog and a half that going up there. 10.3 miles, 5 hours 18 minutes.